You know what we gonna do?
What the f*** you talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to shuttle to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop me.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f*** y'all niggas. Niggas think shit is a game, huh? They got some f***ing joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Oh man, what's going on, you bitch made ass niggas? You bitch made ass bitches, you real ass niggas, and you real ass bitches. We are back. It is Crack in the 80s. I know we left on a high note last week because of Drake. And we're back again on a high note because of, well, of course we drop weekly, but of Drake. Holy shit.
The boy is back.
The
again.
boy is back again. And this is major.
It's getting ugly, man.
It's getting really
getting
ugly. It's getting really ugly, and it's looking like he is the greatest of all time.
Man, let's just get all this shit out the way, right? So we can get right into it, man. Welcome back to the show, Cracking the 80s, episode 108. Episode 108. Yeah, this episode 108, man. Welcome back to the show, neighborhood's favorite podcast.
Look how life works out. 8 plus 1 is 9. Turn the 6 upside down. It's a 9 now.
Man,
that song's mad underrated. Off topic, but that song's mad.
I gotta
underrated.
hear it again. I didn't really vibe with it first time, and obviously years after.
Right.
But
oh my god, that whole album is.
I gotta get back.
Yikes. Yeah.
It's making me appreciate that nigga more and more. I after just continue with the
Word. First time, welcome back to the show. If it's your last time, nigga, shut your hoe ass up and make some beats, nigga.
That's crazy.
We got another great episode for these niggas, man.
Metro.
Yo, that nigga's gonna be a meme forever, bro.
That's great.
Nigga in the grocery store trying to pick up some vegetables. Hey, yo, Metro, what up, gang? Nigga, shut your hoe ass up.
What's more viral, the original verse or the original line or the reggaeton version? Shut your whole ass up and make some drums,
Metro!
nigga.
Bro,
what's more iconic? That's the question.
Reggaeton.
Because
easily the motherfucking telenovela, Telemundo version. Metro, shut your whole ass up. Crack Rock, La Familia, we fuck with y'all, man. Cracking80spodcast.com. Let's get right into the shits. Push-ups dropped live on air when we was recording last week. Got a chance to finally sit with that record. The record might be top 5 diss records of all time, man. What y'all think? So many layers and double entendres all through that shit.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna just say this off rip before y'all get into it. I'm more of the student today. I feel like I'm always the student, even when I know things. I'm still seated, trying to learn more. But yeah, for this topic specifically, I didn't really sit with this track yet. I heard it already a couple times, but I didn't really get my brain working. So I'm gonna let y'all elaborate, and I'm here to soak it all in.
My man said, I'm in the seat today. I'm in the seat. I ain't at the chalkboard.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, I got chalk, markers, nigga, rulers, everything, nigga. I'm here to break this shit down. You talking about push-ups or the tailor-made freestyle?
I'm here for push-ups.
Oh, yeah, nah. Well, first push-ups, because we didn't really get the chance to talk on that shit.
It dropped, it shut the episode down last week.
Yeah, nah, facts. Niggas had to speed through the intros at the outro, nigga.
Hey, listen,
facts.
when I this was when it had came out. I didn't even know if it was going to be on streaming or not. Y'all probably thought, more so than I did. But I did say in the chat, what I told y'all. I said, yo, bro, this shit is gonna get played in the club and it's gonna go diamond. They gonna play this everywhere.
3.2 million streams. First day. As soon as it went. And it didn't even go on streaming
That's
right
what I'm
away. That shit went
saying.
felt like a week later.
What? So what if?
Because that shit dropped Saturday. It didn't hit streaming until what? Like the following Friday. And still touched 3.2 million streams on Spotify. Same day. And then the nigga followed up and dropped another one the next day.
I have a hot take on push-ups.
Yeah, let's get into push-ups, man. We thought it was gonna be called Drop and Give Me 50, but eventually it was called push-ups.
I actually prefer the Get Money version, even though the updated version is amazing. But I do prefer the Get Money version.
You know what's so wild? I forgot that was even on the record when it first leaked. I forgot about that shit.
I
know where he about to go with this, but I think
if you can tell he wrote to that beat. That's all I'm gonna say. He wrote to that. He wrote the song to that Get Money beat,
and that was geared on some more less appealing to the masses, to where I could play it everywhere. So this updated one, that's what I'm saying. Like, this was smarter. This
was smarter.
Literally fell into the back-to-back. Like,
yeah, 100%, 100%.
And I was saying I didn't really like that beat, the leaked version, and not because it was trash. It just, like you said, it wasn't commercial enough for a Drake record, diss record.
No, it was not.
And that beat changed, and it was like, yeah, nigga, I played that shit all day that day when I went out, nigga. I was premiering that shit like I was Flex, nigga, because that shit wasn't out. You just had to have the link to bump that shit. Nigga, I'm all through the streets with this shit. Nigga, Drizzy sent it to me personally.
I think the genius in this is all right. So clearly, Like That is number one. Like, that's like the DJ go-to as far as like hip hop goes right now, right? So I'm gonna put this on streaming officially, and now this is gonna compete with that, and then we're gonna see how that goes in the long run.
Niggas try to say it was AI at first.
Yeah.
It's a sad. Crack Rock La Familia. We so sad and somber right now because we are realizing this nigga Drake is the GOAT, and a lot of motherfuckers are being exposed right now.
Bro. A lot of motherfuckers is being mad right now that niggas that they had to this high regard that's not battle tested at all. None of these niggas is battle tested. You can say he dissed Big Sean, but he never really came at Big Sean. Kendrick Lamar, I'm talking about. But he never dropped a diss record at Big. Him and Big Sean didn't really go at it. It was just a lot of subliminal shots. You understand?
Yeah.
So he's not battle tested. We ain't never see a nigga. This is the most we've probably ever seen a nigga against the ropes in rap history. A lot of first time in history shit has happened in the past 2 months, which is insane. At this point in rap, you had a nigga apologize on stage at his festival, and which I understand why he did it now, because Drake probably told him like, yo, nigga, I'm gonna volley him.
Yeah, you might want to sit this one out. It's gonna get nasty.
He probably didn't tell him to sit this one out because I think Drake was hoping J. Cole would fuck with him. I really do. I genuinely do. And that's the reason why he didn't go to Dreamville. Because once he found out that he is going to apologize, why would he? They just went on tour together. Why would he not go to Dreamville?
True.
You understand what I'm saying? Why would he not go to perform first person shooter? But I feel like he was like, "Oh man, fuck Cole. Really? I ain't going,
Wait,
nigga."
but didn't Cole do
Sorry.
that at the end of the show?
At his set, on his set.
Yeah, but if Drake was already made that decision, wouldn't he already have been on the way? So he probably
We don't know how that lineup went up. He
mid-air,
didn't
nigga
perform.
was
He
like,
didn't
all
perform
right,
first
turn this
person
bitch
shooter.
around. Yeah, we ain't-
He didn't perform. He didn't perform first person shooter at all. So we don't know where that placement was gonna be. And like Drake told Maul, he was like, "Can we perform the song again? Like you're gonna have to diss K Dot. You're gonna have to." These are from Drake. These are Drake words. So I feel like he did want Cole to fuck with him, and I feel like Cole should have.
Nah, I think Cole made the right
yeah.
choice. Just for a lot of people are gonna look at him funny now. They
I
already
don't think
are,
so.
but for who Cole is, it
I,
makes sense. Nah, it's a
I
lot of
think that's
people
the
that are,
people
bro.
that's
Like
literally
just
still, on
casuals.
surface of things. That's why I be trying to say, like,
Yeah,
you know, that all that is cool, but now you got to look into real life and what's really going on, nigga. Like,
yeah. It's the casuals. Honestly, I would have felt weird seeing Cole go because this nigga Drake going fall. Like
And that's
he's
that.
going. Oh, he's stepping over the line. I couldn't feel. I don't think it would have felt right seeing Cole do that.
I think it was needed. And I was saying this shit in the spaces right the other day. Shout out to my nigga Chris. We had a phenomenal spaces a few days ago. We had 400 fucking K people. I don't know how the fuck that even
Damn,
happened. I don't know how that happened, but it
this
happened.
nigga's famous.
Word. But I said I understand the Cole apology. Now that I'm seeing it play out, I understand the Cole apology. But J. Cole's fans wanted that. Just like we don't have that problem with Drake because Drake is gonna violate you. He's gonna take it there. Kendrick to a certain extent, Kendrick fans are content, and why they're so patient, they are the most patient. Get Rich or Die Trying track 3. They are patiently waiting. They are patient as fuck. But they have the right to be patient because Kendrick does this niggas on his records. And he don't, this should be fire. It should be always this a nigga. I think J. Cole fans wanted that from Cole. And the fact that niggas didn't get that is a disappointment. As a fan of rap, I understand. I get it. I get it. And I feel like maybe that, I hate this because beef does sell. It's obvious at this point. It sells records. I feel like that would have taken him to a different plateau. And I feel like, and I hate to say it like this because J. Cole's fucking talented as fuck, but he would have got some more Drake stimmies, man. We probably would have got an album with him and Drake. J. Cole probably would have been, he would have been number 2. It'd have been the big 2. If he'd have rolled out with Drake strapped up, fuck it, give me the gun, bro. If he was Doughboy that stayed in the car when they went to fucking the restaurant to go kill them niggas, he would be in a different league right now. Because this shit is going to catapult Drake's career higher than it already is. That nigga was at the top of a mountain. Now that nigga's literally at Mount Olympus, my nigga.
In the stratosphere.
And
Is this Drake's prime?
This is Drake. To me, this is Drake's prime. After I heard Push Ups, I said, no, he's not. Am I bugging? Why is he
It's
rapping like this?
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. His obviously we done heard Drake for the years spit, but it's just something different about push-ups. Bro, it's like a nigga. He even said, "Is what the fuck is this, a 20v1 nigga?" Which is also a double entendre because that's like the new
Right.
Instagram,
Nobody
TikTok
caught
kind of.
that. The whole drop and give me 50 shit is a quadruple entendre.
Yeah, it's just too many layers, bro. Like, y'all want to get into the theory of the you know what I mean, the ownership side of the shit?
Rumor has it he has stake in Gamma Records,
Hmm.
which is under
And
Universal. And
explain a little bit more about the Gamma thing.
Gamma Records, I think I forgot who made that shit.
Larry.
Is it L.A. Reid? It's L.A. Reid, huh?
Nah, Larry Jackson.
Oh, Larry Jackson. Okay. Um. Apparently, I don't know too much of the details, but apparently it's signed to Universal, and Drake has a big deal with Universal. One of the biggest deals. We're talking Sting, U2 levels of record deals. We're talking Michael Jackson.
According to Kanye, is a
But
lifetime deal.
the thing about that is, yeah, there's that.
Yeah,
But who cares?
how would he
Because
know
he's
that?
just screaming that out in the middle of all of this, right?
And the thing about this shit is, and I was saying this shit in the spaces, a lot of these artists are mad that they don't bring that money back.
Mm-hmm.
Drugs, we spoke about this countless times because we talk about air conditioning, we talk about
Yep.
furniture, talk about pillows for decor. A lot of these artists don't bring that money back, and Drake brings that money back. I'm pretty sure he made back that 500 million already.
Look, I'm about to read this. This is from Wikipedia about Gamma, and this shit just gets so interesting, bro. When we get into the next record, the Tailor Made Freestyle, but Gamma is considered a media company. Is an American media company founded 2023 by former Apple executive Larry Jackson. I'm fucking all this shit up. And record executive Ike Youssef, described as a competitor to major labels. The company acts as an alternative distributor for multimedia content by means of a prior acquisition of technology platform Video. Upon its launch, the company's initial artists included Usher, Rick Ross, and Snoop Dogg, and later Sexy Red and French Montana, and now they have Four Bats and D Smoke signed. Them names, and when you see everything that unfolded with, the Tailor Made record with Snoop promoting this shit indirectly, as much as we see Sexy Red and Drake together, Four Bats signing to Drake allegedly, it just proves and indicates Drake got a lot of stake in this shit. And then, you get into the theories of lyrics that he said on past records about him and Larry Jackson having conversations, him talking about I need equity in this shit if I'm going to follow through. It's a lot of things point to Drake having major ownership in this, which you can see why some artists that may be signed to this shit and not know can have a little problem with the nigga. It's
And
spooky, man. This shit is like it's spooky.
This intros into Tailor Made Freestyle.
Tailor Made Freestyle, bro. Another triple, double,
You
quadruple
know what I think
entendre.
too? That theory of the
The boy is good,
disrespect
man.
level,
Yeah, man.
like qu- me quote unquote just saying suck my dick. Your grandma. I nutted on your grandmother grave, some shit like that, as opposed to like, right.
Nothing in
Right,
your grandmother
yeah,
grave is
I
crazy.
ain't hear
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
wild. I don't
niggas
think
got to
I
use
ever
that
heard
for
that one.
sure.
That's new.
That's
For sure.
new.
Hey, come
2024
on,
drugs.
come
I
on,
don't.
son.
I don't want to hear your
The
diss
drill,
record.
the drill niggas on another level.
Nah,
Come on, son.
facts.
Y'all know that.
Nigga, it's different.
Them niggas
And
still
all them niggas locked
saying
up
that shit,
now
nigga.
too.
Hey, but them niggas, hey, fuck you talking about, nigga. But fuck, but I missed my point.
Facts.
Right. Yeah. I was
Disrespect.
listening to Extreme, and it was kind of talking about that AD and them. And while I agree with them, I disagree now mostly because I think when somebody is like really good, yo, bro, if a nigga is barring you up, bro, but he's barring you up methodically, like, and that takes to not even, we're not even talking about street shit, bro. Like, we going like corporate, possibly. Like, we going to what you gotta pay your bill with, like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. Like, this nigga is like beyond just that basic shit. While that still hits, he could still throw that bar in there. Like, nigga, I nutted on your
It's
grandmother
calculated,
titties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but him, the way he raps, yeah, bro, like,
on top
it's
of
the
that
same
disrespect,
way.
he has,
And I don't want to compare the two. Like, I'm not comparing them at all. But I'm saying, like, maybe situational, and like, okay, when Jay was going at the whole Dipset, right? It was like, bro, oh my God, bro, we love Dipset. These niggas is nasty. Like, these niggas is smoking Jay. But then you hear Jay actually rap. And then it's like, ah, man, nigga, that shit rung out through the whole summer, nigga. Like, what we talking about? On any beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the level of what he's doing is just beyond the basic shit. So it's like you always have to come with more. And that's why I feel like the niggas ran with the whole Pusha beat Drizzy thing. Not to bring that up, but it's like, if we talking rap, right? So how the fuck y'all saying Pusha where? Like, you know what I'm saying? As nasty as Pusha is, bro, y'all gave him that off of those bars? Are you kidding me? Like, what we even doing now?
I thought you was going to it with like just on the disrespect thing. Like, yeah, he got the bars and the music is fire, but then there's another
No, I
layer,
mean
another
that
level
too.
to it
That
where
too.
outside of
I'm
rap,
I'm
there's
I'm just
also
saying
more
all that to
disrespect. I thought
say
that's where you was going with the shit. Like,
that that's not the end all be all, bro. Like, your attack gotta be, your arsenal gotta be insane. And this nigga is smoking niggas, bro.
honestly, I think is that second part. Like, the music is gonna be the music, but then if you looking at it where now also the nigga I'm beefing with may have a stake in my music too. You can't. There's no way to defeat that. Like, you can't. You could ball and you can make the greatest diss record back, but if I'm getting a percentage of your shit, what the fuck can you tell me? Like, yeah, nigga, put that record out, drop and give me 50%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the music side. Like, yeah, niggas could say whoever won, but nigga, who's really winning if
Right.
I have a stake in the music that you putting out against me? Like, nigga, like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say on that record. If niggas say you won, nigga, shit, I'm winning at the end of the day because the business, like you said, is real corporate, strategic, and you know what I
And
mean.
I think Drake is not as cold hearted as
Nah,
Jay
bro.
Z. Like, because
It's
Joel
not.
Santana
You
dissed Jay
gotta
Z while still being
understand. It's
signed to him.
levels of that though.
And
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really say
no, listen, let me
he a nigga might
it
be
is it's
that,
levels of that, right?
but different.
It's levels of that, right?
He might take that elsewhere as opposed to where he takes that.
Right. Let me cook. Let me no, I don't think Drake is gonna I think Drake likes to watch people he likes to watch people die. He's a
All right.
fucking
So you
menace.
see what I'm saying?
He's like he's a different type of serial killer. He likes he likes he sets up booby traps and he likes to watch you die. Right? So, like I said, Jay-Z, Joel's was dissing Jay-Z while being signed to him, and he shelved that nigga. Right? You know, you can't make music no more. You know. You know.
That's why I
You say
brought
you're
up Jay
done.
You're done. You shelved
Jay versus
LL, you're
Dipset.
done. I can't allow this. Right? Right. Drake. Drake will sit there and watch you fight for your life to make a hit single. Watch you do shows at proms. He's gonna watch you
Now,
die
to say
and still
that's
get
not
whatever money you got.
cold
He's getting
to me
percentage off
is
of that.
insane. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's just another level.
It is cold. It's cold. But at least
Oh
he's still
yeah.
giving you your career. Yeah, at least he's still giving you your career though. At least you still got your career. At least you
All
can
right.
still put out some music. He's just getting some PC off of it. Oh, okay, drop. All right, cool. Now, again, we don't know if this is 100% true, but the way it's looking and the way a lot of these rappers are
Mm.
acting, they are just showing him. They're just proving to us that this shit might be true as the days go by and by.
Back to the Taylor Made freestyle though, and Snoop being one of the artists signed to Gamma allegedly, and Snoop got
No,
ownership of
Death Row.
Death Row
It's not
That's
now.
crazy.
allegedly. It ain't allegedly. It's true. Death Row is signed to Gamma.
And
100%
now with the Taylor Made freestyle coming out, you know what I mean, with the Pac AI, Snoop
Well, I
AI
heard
on
the
there. Clearly
version
you could
without
tell
it.
Drake wrote them shits because it sound like the nigga just with their voices. That's
Yeah.
without the AI?
Yeah, I heard that version too.
Oh, okay. I mean, the fact like every layer of that shit is just brilliant because obviously we was talking about when push-ups leaked, they were saying, "Oh, it's AI," and there's a couple of Kendrick records out here going around that people are saying is AI, but also people are saying, "Nah, they just saying it's AI because it was ass." So for Drake to be like, "All right, let me play up on this shit," use the nigga that Kendrick is heavily influenced by, made albums with the nigga having conversations with him throughout all the records, to use that same person to speak directly back to Kendrick, but in a way where he's kind of like dissing them, like, yo, damn, you letting us down, bro.
Uh
Is
I just
is
think
is
when you
sinister,
get
my nigga.
down
Like,
to
it's
it
very
so
sinister.
far, I be comparing records and this nigga records be better than these other niggas records going at him. I'm sorry. Like, but it's not even
I
really
mean, Drake is
about
a hit
that
maker, man. It's easy like
because
to make that distinction. Like, shit,
Duppy Freestyle wasn't a
nigga, Drake
Down to the
could make
beat,
a better record.
down to the beat.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think everything was a hit. Charged Up wasn't a hit. Uh, you know,
W freestyle, I think that shit why it wasn't appreciated is because he didn't really go directly at the nigga that called him out. He was kind of getting more at Ye. Basically, he was bullying Kanye on that shit when Pusha was the nigga that said something. But W freestyle was hard.
well, yeah, for
It
sure.
is hard, but it's like it's low tier at this point after all these shits drop.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Hindsight 2020. That shit was fire until he dropped some new dish shit.
Yeah, it's
I
insane, bro.
mean,
It's
I guess, but
and I'm
I mean,
scared for. I'm starting to feel
me
bad for Kendrick.
personally, looking
Nigga,
from the
he's
outside
bullying
of
this
all this
nigga.
shit, I'm excited to hear what Kendrick comes up with. If he does, like, figure it out and put something together. But I'm pretty sure he will, whenever that is.
That's that's sad, bro. That's sad, bro. I don't think so, bro.
Nah,
I think he's throwing in the white towel, bro. I don't think because of the fact that look how long he's not on tour. Drake had the perfect excuse, and it's not an excuse, but Drake was literally on tour. And again, we don't know how long he had that song ready.
Which one? Push ups?
Yeah, we don't know how long he had it ready for.
He said it on Taylor Made. It took him about an hour or two.
Right. So what hour or two on what day?
Same day, nigga. I just wrote this shit. But nah, I feel you for real though.
We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't know when exactly he made it. I feel like he did. He just released it the day after the second album came out, which was smart.
I don't know.
But it's like K-Dot hasn't even said nothing. K-Dot's not on tour.
I think that's where it hurt K-Dot because he's not as visible as Drake is. So no matter what he drops, is heavily anticipated. So if it ain't, and honestly, the longer it take, the more people are gonna want to diss it, like trash the shit, whether it's fire or not.
Right,
Honestly, I don't know what he could do at this point to make anybody be like the fact that Drake got to put out 2 songs before Kendrick responded is looking like a bully tactic. Like, you know what I mean? No matter what Kendrick puts out at this point, I don't know how well it could work in his favor. Unless it's like some real diabolical, but even I don't see how.
I just
because then Drake is gonna come right back.
I'm still excited
the same day,
see whatever happens.
I need to see it too. But something in my mind is telling me, yo, that nigga is not gonna drop. And it goes back to
I don't know.
The spaces that we had was crazy because we had niggas from TDE in there. It was some wild shit. Affiliate of TDE. I can't confirm if he really was, but the nigga was from Compton. So that kind of there's some proof for that. You know what I'm saying? LA niggas don't really lie. I don't know. I haven't heard too many LA niggas lie. I never heard stories about LA niggas lying.
That's a wild statement.
It is a wild statement, but do you got stories of LA niggas lying?
I don't know that many LA niggas though.
You don't. They don't lie. They keep it real. Right? The nigga was saying how he was around niggas a lot during the Damn and the recording of Damn and the recording of the Black Panther album. Right? And he was saying that a lot of them TDE niggas don't look at Drake like that. Like this crazy MC, you know what I'm saying? Like they like a few of his shits, but he's not regarded in that since the ghostwriting shit, right? And he said that Kendrick, he throws shots at him to be funny. It's not about wanting to battle him. It's more along the lines of just laughing at him.
Hey, that's a fucking mistake then, my nigga.
And I said that to him, and he said, hey, bro, I can't, you know what I'm saying? He said, hopefully that it changed, that his mind has changed since then, because he hasn't been around, you know what I'm saying, like that. But he was like, that's how niggas treat it. He was like, bro, I would be genuinely shocked if Kendrick does actually drop a diss record to this nigga.
It's honestly back to the Taylor Mays freestyle. He said he can't even drop. Kendrick wanted to drop and he can't because Taylor Swift told him he fucking couldn't. Like Taylor Swift dropped the album and that shit cleared any opportunity because apparently Kendrick is still under a label to where he need permission to drop. Apparently he can't just drop on his own. Taylor cleaned that whole shit up. Like, nah, nigga, you wait till next week. It's my turn. I mean, like if there's any truth to that shit, and Drake knows, it's like, bro, you can't win, my nigga. Like, you can't win.
Yeah, you can't win, bro.
Like, there's no winning, especially if it's truth to they don't look at him like that. They do it. He disses him. He throws shots to be funny. It's like, all right, this shit on your doorstep now, nigga. Like, nigga just sent you your cousin finger in a box.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What you gonna do? You're gonna say, oh man, we don't even take him serious. Nigga, the finger right there.
That nigga said, send your mother in some FedEx boxes.
Oh yeah.
Open up this shit, this jaw dropping.
Very shocking.
Very shocking.
I ain't pretty Flocko. Bitch, this shit get really rocky. Oh no. Yo, he really said that, bro. I ain't pretty Flocko. Bitch, this shit get really rocky. Like, bro, it's so many lines that, and we always, cause we rap niggas, we level 5. We talk about this shit, but this shit goes over a lot of niggas' heads. Like the Weekend line, the fucking my bitches playing P&D and them, the shorties don't listen to Weekend. Like that shit is such a throwaway diss, but that shit is very impactful.
And
But
very
nobody
true.
said anything about the shit like yet.
Very true. Bitches is not playing Weekend like that no more.
Not no more. Well, I mean, I don't know. He's still a huge artist, but
They're playing old Weekend. They ain't playing new Weekend.
Pop Weekend.
Yeah.
This nigga Drake is just man. I'm here for it. I ain't got no side. I ain't got no horse in the race. I'm just here for the battle. I want to see Kendrick do something. I would just hate for him to just not do anything.
It's looking like he's not gonna. Yo, bro. If anybody in a right mind would have replied that night, nah, nigga, you taking it too. You trying to. I wouldn't even want that stain on my career to where there's a nigga who got a diss record with AI Pac telling me what the fuck I should be doing.
Nigga, he is bro. That record is so many layers. He's like, yo, you looking like the nigga that is writing a book on how to lose. Like, bro, there's so many layers to this shit. He got Snoop involved, AI Snoop and real Snoop involved to where he's like, yo, we the ones that pass you the torch, my nigga, the West Coast torch. Don't let us down, my nigga. Like, what's taking you so long, bro? It's man, it's just the boy's good, man. The boy's fucking good.
Yeah, bro. And he's gonna drop again. He's definitely gonna drop again. At this point, it only makes sense to. But don't. He's gonna keep dropping. I think Drake is gonna keep dropping, but he's gonna keep that one song in the stash.
The fact that he put the song out on Instagram is just even more diabolical. And the fact that it could work. Like, he pulled a full record out on Instagram because he knows, you know what I mean, streets is anticipating whatever. It's brilliant because the same way he
And
did
he put it out on
push-ups
Twitter. And he put it out on Twitter.
on Twitter, so social media in general.
Social media in general, right?
The fact that he could do that shows how business savvy he is too, because he know, I can't put the shit on streaming right now. We probably have to get clearances after the fact. Like, shout out for him for keeping academics on the shit at the end. But he just knows what to do, because it's like, yo, even if he would have put the shit out, Taylor still dropped, because he said he moved his shit for Taylor Swift. He knows when she dropped, that shit is the music business is focused around her, so you ain't really gonna get no shine no matter who the fuck you are. So let me drop this shit, boom, put it on social media. It's gonna get all the attention. Niggas gonna have it on the radio.
For Drake to say that is bullshit, but it's smart business. Why? Because Drake is not gonna outsell Taylor Swift, but it will be competition for Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift doesn't need competition, right? He's saying that to make he says that to make the suits happy. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? He does that, and that's why he says she's the most gangster. He gives her all the praise, right? Which is again promoting her.
Yeah,
That nigga Drake's a label executive,
bro.
He's a label exec.
Put it right there. You could point blank period. Put it right there. I think everything we've been saying, the comparison to Jay, he's just doing it in a way that you don't know the business, because he's not out there like how Jay was. Yo, I'm the head of
Right.
Def Jam. I'm the head.
He's
He's
still
doing it behind the scenes and throwing bars here and there out there to niggas that if you're not picking up on this shit, you're not gonna fucking know. And if you're not smart enough to understand rap, it'll go completely over your head.
Yep, exactly.
But he's doing this shit, letting niggas know. He said on the record, he's like, yo, Taylor and Ant picked your release date, nigga. You out of the loop. I don't even know who the fuck Ant is. Who the fuck is Ant?
His manager, Anthony.
Oh my God. See, look. You out of the loop.
You remember the nigga that he posted? The Arab looking nigga?
Yeah, holding the bags and shit. Yeah.
That's his manager.
Wow.
That's Ant.
Even more lazy. The boy's good, man. Yo, rap is back, man. I ain't never been this excited for rap music in years, nigga. Even with Drake dropping shit. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody dropping. Kanye. I ain't been this excited in years, nigga. Who would have thought? And I still give Kendrick props for being the one to spark all this shit. Even if he fucked up, even if he made a mistake and wasn't prepared, he got this shit in a fucking great space right now. Cause I mean, shit, bro. Like we wouldn't get all of this shit if that record didn't drop. I know Drake said on Push Ups, "Yo, and that record that y'all did not start the beef with us."
You
It kind of didn't start it,
I'm
but it
just so
excelled that
tuned
motherfucker.
in. I don't.
It lit a fire
I'm
under
just,
that shit for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm paying attention.
A big fire.
I think all of this is exciting.
Y'all heard what Lupe said?
Yo, the Drake is better than he was in the spaces with Averb, the battle rap niggas. He was saying Drake is better than Kendrick,
So he's
and
a
he's
better
not
performer.
lying.
He said he's more lyrical, specifically.
He is more lyrical. He is more lyrical.
But he said K-Dot is a more of a performer, which it makes sense. Like,
he's more of a performer. Yes, K-Dot is more of. He's Tupac's persona with Eminem's rap cadence.
Yeah,
Young Eminem rap cadence.
Yeah, I was to say it's technical.
I think it's just Kendrick is technical. He's a technical rapper.
Before All Eyes on Me.
Like, he a technical rapper. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
he may not say no lyrical shit like Drake. Drake is, and this is why a lot of niggas don't like him. As much as he's a pop star and like R&B nigga, whatever you want to say, the nigga is still rap. When it comes to rap,
he's the light-skinned Biggie Smalls.
He's the light-skinned Biggie Smalls. Like,
he's more Biggie than Hove was, and
oh man, let's put a pause on the end of that before you finish, because man, that's a statement right there.
I say that because Drake does use other niggas' lyrics, right? Like Hove did. Biggie did as well. I don't think Biggie has a whole interlude on Life After Death saying verbatim another nigga's record. B.I.G. getting this cream. Niggas out there, what the hell does that mean? Know that song?
Well, what's the original?
The original is, I think it's called Sucker MC. I forgot the name of that fucking song. It's legit. He literally said another song, same beat and everything.
I mean, that's what the great I think the great rappers do that though, like, which kind of propel. I think only the great rappers could do that though, because it's gonna propel you. Because niggas is gonna say, "Oh, yo, he used this nigga line," but it kind of emphasizes the greatness of you being able to do that shit, like, and nobody care.
Right, and I had no idea. And my mother's a fucking Biggie. I swear she needs to write a book about it. She's the biggest Biggie fan in the world.
The Biggie
and she put me onto that shit. Like, she's like, he bar for bar took this shit from somebody else. I'm like, word, what song? And then she played the shit, and it was the same beat, the same flow, the same everything. I'm like, holy shit, this nigga big. This is where Hove got it from. I think the only thing he switched up was when he said niggas' names on the hold on, I'm about to go to.
I mean, man, it's just
the B.I.G. interlude on Life After Death. That's a whole nother song. That's a whole nother nigga song. And he did it way worse than Jay-Z and Drake, because he took the whole nigga. That's like Drake recycling Hypnotize. It's like the whole song. It's like,
yo, the internet is so weird. I Googled Biggie interlude just to kind of get some information and see if they show the original song. Why is like a suggestion that people be asking on Google, what were Biggie's last words? Like, was that even like a thing? I never even heard that be like a story or like anyone ever say that. Niggas be weird on the internet, man. What we got in closing, where we think this shit going? We think Doc going to drop? We think we just gonna see more Rick Ross jokes and shit? It's another nigga gonna jump into the field. Pause.
Theory going into the rest of the way. I'm tuned in.
I don't think Kendrick is dropping, but he may drop. I don't know. I don't think he is though. If he was going to drop, he needed to drop already, or he needs to drop. As we're recording, he needs to drop soon because it's not looking good. Shout out to Whack 100 and Whack being from the West Coast. He's saying Drake got him because if he drops, you're just feeding into what Drake wants. If you don't drop,
he's baiting them. I think he's damned if he do, damned if he don't, bro.
yeah,
It's too late at this
and the
point.
fact that you let him get you in this position, no Diddy, is crazy. I didn't expect Kendrick to let that happen. Out of all the niggas, I didn't expect Kendrick, the biggest shit talker, to let that happen.
Biggest stepper.
And I said this shit. I said he came at that album. His son drew that album cover. Drake took that very personal. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. His son literally drew for all the dogs. And you had a for all the dogs bar? You gonna bury my son?
How we feel about Snoop signing with Drake? Or it's obviously his business, but is that like, you know what I mean? Like, is it something to that? Like, is it like shady? Is it like, damn, that's fucked up, Snoop? Or does it even fucking matter?
Also, I think niggas' opinion
Snoop
of
was the
who's
nigga on stage
better,
passing
quote,
Kendrick the
unquote,
torch.
rapper. Nigga, nobody gives a fuck, bro. Like, when does that mean anything? Like, at this point, at this level, all of these niggas are beyond, nigga, how you can even think. So nobody cares about that. Like, this is not about that. That's not even what battling is about. Like, at this point, like, what you mean?
Opinions and shit.
Oh, no. I was just saying, like,
I don't know. I got lost
overall,
there. I thought that was responding to like the Snoop question.
about the whole situation.
Hey man, we here for it. I have a feeling Drake's gonna drop again. Drake drop again is over. Like, it's like at that point. Honestly, at this point now, it's kind of looking a little slow for Kendrick and whatever he drops. Drake drop a three-peat. It's over, bro.
First off,
It's
over.
it's really over.
Yo, listen, man.
Yeah, I don't.
Nobody,
I can't. It's not gonna
nobody
hit the
is
same as
gonna,
Kendrick drops.
like, all right, when you watching URL and these niggas at the top level going against each other, right? Bro, there's no Smack don't, like, at the end of the match, he don't, hey, yo, we giving it to a Loaded Lux on this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody comes out and declares the victor, like, and the next nigga is completely defeated and he's gone. Like, that don't happen anymore.
No, I get you. I get you. That don't happen anymore. But let's say if this was a URL battle, and Drake first round was push-ups, and Kendrick choked, right? His first round's out the box, right? It's out. You get round two. Round two, Drake drops Tailor Made. Kendrick chokes.
The perception is just different. Like,
It's looking like Drake is winning this shit by a landslide. There's no defending winner. Smack don't declare the winner, but the fans do.
But not.
Right at the
I'm not
event now.
saying you
At the
wrong,
it's
right?
to the point where battle rap
But
now you getting the
I'm
winner
saying that's the
at the end of the
genius
battle
in what
because the crowd is chanting out 3-0,
on Drake's side,
2-1.
and I think like it should be more credit to him because that narrative is pushed to the masses. Like, so now we all got this weird ass clock going in our heads because this nigga is putting pressure. Yeah, but I'm saying, all in
Not
all,
just pressure, he's putting classic pressure.
yeah,
This nigga's dropping
yeah.
classic records.
He's basically putting a stain on Kendrick's career, man.
He is. He
Like
is.
that's all it is for me. Like I'ma
This
still
shit,
fuck with Dot and whatever he dropped, but
I'm not
nigga,
pressed. I'm not pressed. I may not
That's
listen to if Kendrick dropped his album. I may not listen to his like. All right, let's say this the next album he drops, which is gonna get recognition because it's in the midst of the
nah.
Drake beef,
That's
right?
what I'm
People
saying.
gonna tune in,
That's
but
what I'm
that next
saying. It's
album
not
after that,
realistic no more.
niggas ain't
Like
gonna look
to
for that
say
shit.
that is not
nah, I don't think
realistic,
that's
bro.
true at all.
Like
I just
what?
think it's
Ain't
gonna
gonna
have
look.
a stain.
Do you?
You're gonna have a percentage of people that feel that, but I don't think in the grand scheme of things. Like I said, I think the only
Yeah.
difference is
What is
anytime
it?
you think of K Dot now, you're gonna think, yo, damn,
Yeah.
remember when Drake
Yeah.
smoked that nigga?
But
Still gonna have fire albums, fire
yeah,
music, but
but
it's just
peep
gonna
this
be with
though.
that
The
asterisk
niggas
on there
that
now.
every time Drake drop, a
Like,
nigga's
yo,
talking
damn, remember
about
when Drake dropped them
Pusha
joints
or
and Kendrick ain't say
he's
shit?
talking about ghostwriting, but he's still listening to the songs. He's still streaming the songs. So it don't even matter. Everybody's still streaming. Everybody's still listening.
Yeah, to that point. To the same point.
You might not rush to the album, but who cares, nigga? You gonna listen to it
Yeah, to that
eventually.
point.
You
Word.
you gonna give them the
Niggas
streams,
care,
bro.
but they don't really
So it
care.
don't even matter, bro. Bro, they all have stains, gang. This nigga pulled a B rabbit on
That
niggas.
stain is Tide can't take that stain out though.
They all got stains,
That
gang.
stain is
What we
there.
talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm stains, some shits. And some niggas stains is bigger than others though. You know what I mean? There's a difference
Hey
between a
man,
little pen mark,
I ain't even
you know what
here
I
to
mean? Your
fight
little
you on
pen
that.
ink on
I
your
ain't about
shirt,
to fight you on
and
that.
then a
I'm
pen
just saying.
exploding in your pocket. Nigga, it's just a little different. Niggas got stains, but them shits is different.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. I, 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 I would be genuinely.
He's definitely gonna say something.
I'm already shocked that he ain't reply yet. But if he don't say nothing at all, damn,
Did
K.
we? Did the streets hype? Did the streets hype Kendrick up to be
Nah,
in like a this battle
that's
tested
him.
nigga
That's
that
him
nobody
and
should be
his marketing.
to fuck with because he's the
That's
Yeah,
the
boogeyman?
genius
the
in
internet
Kendrick.
is
Was it
and
the
That's
they
what that
internet?
is.
Was it
Credit
him
Kendrick for that.
or was it like who was
a
it?
lot of niggas.
He's
Uh,
genius.
yeah, y- yeah, yeah, and
But now,
a
go
lot
go
of
go
niggas,
ahead.
a lot of niggas in the industry. Um,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pip
a,
squeak pipe down.
a lot of niggas in the industry
uh,
are very mad right now, as I'm seeing on Twitter. Your Ebros, your Peter Rosenbergs, they are mad right now that that
But
Drake is smoking this nigga because again, Kendrick is supposed to
it's
be
not
this
even book in
the
it Candyman.
boogeyman.
I'm confused.
the boogeyman, I think I told Drugs we talked.
Niggas done threw
I
bad
think I said
names on this nigga after
no.
that.
It's Boogeyman, Candyman. It's all
Oh
the
yeah,
scary
it's
niggas.
Candyman word.
All the scary niggas under your bed. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This nigga's Freddy the Cougar.
Facts.
Um, Me and Drugs talked, and I said New York rap died when Biggie died, and I say that because there was no besides Jay-Z, right? I mean, you got 50 Cent, but there has never been Where was all these Kendrick fans for the 50s and the Hoes and we don't have that on the East Coast.
I think I'm agreeing, but I think time and generations make a
Well,
difference
he
in
already
that.
was.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke. Obviously, he
already
wasn't like
was.
the lyrical rapper where niggas was gonna be battling, but he was gonna be that next superstar. We don't have any rap superstars from New York, like none. And in
Right.
terms of you saying like where was the fans for the Kendricks, like where they for 50 and help, I think the time frame and like social media has a big part to do with that, cause that shit is worldwide now. Even when them 50 and them niggas was out, there's a lot of niggas that didn't hear a lot of them G Unit mixtapes and shit. They just knew 50 for the commercial shit. They don't really know 50 like we know 50. I think that's why it's a little different now. Social media changed a lot with like the world, but also fucking rap and how successful niggas is. And yeah, Pop definitely was there already.
Nah, that's fine.
Hey
That's hard.
man. This nigga Drake so wild, he got Uma Thurman involved with the
You'd
shit.
be
She about to give the
surprised,
nigga the
man.
Kill
A lot
Bill
of
suit.
people, just because they don't put it on
Like, bro, come on,
outside,
son. Uma? What Uma know
I
about
don't
rap
mean they ain't
beef?
got it in their playlist, gang. Mm-hmm.
Uma say, yo, you need this, gang? She said, yo, you want to hold this down? Here come Rick Ross' ass. Yo, you think it'll fit me? Ross is a fucking comedian, bro. I don't give a fuck how trash his record was. That nigga is funny, son. That nigga is a comedian, bro. And shout out to him for making himself relevant in this shit, even though it's obviously it's not who we looking for. The nigga got a little bit more clicks and
Nah,
shit
that
off of
shit
this
is
just
funny,
because
though.
he just inserted himself in there, dropped the record right away. You know what I mean? He got niggas calling Drake white boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to that nigga,
Well,
bro.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Even if Kendrick were to do some shit
Can't
like that,
really say
I think Kendrick might have
what the
overthink
nigga
this shit, and at
did.
this point, it's too
I
late.
mean,
Bro.
we all
It's like,
speculating and shit like that. It's just, it's
I
hard for
think it's
me
too
to
late. Not too late for him to
say,
do
oh
anything.
yeah, he definitely thought that. It's just, I don't know. I already got an album coming out, like soon, like before summer. But yeah, and that's when it gets to that. It's like, bro, what you did all
Man,
this
yeah,
to?
and if you take
Not
that
to
long, bro, if
say,
you're doing this for an
because he
album
is
rollout,
independent, I believe now, right? So he is trying to get his shit kind of off the ground, like, so that this does tap into business and all that. But then it's like, I don't know. They did say Ether dropped how long after? If a nigga calling you out, it's not really that different.
6 months, but that was different. That was 6 months back then. But no,
Right, but it's already
but
the end of
Nas
April.
was dissing Jay
It's
Z on
it's
mixtapes
already the
before
end of
either.
April. We don't
man, it's just.
So I don't want to. I don't want to
listen.
hear
It's
that.
already the end of April though.
Yeah,
Like
I don't want to hear
I
that.
get like
I don't want to hear that.
busy
Oh,
putting the
Nas took six
pressure
months,
on
nigga. No,
niggas,
he did
but it's
not. He was
like
dissing Jay Z on mixtapes.
it's not that much time. If a nigga has an album coming out really soon, get a nigga a bit more days, see what he has to say. I mean, niggas is gonna listen anyway. So I just don't understand like why everybody is quick to jump somewhere. That's what I'm saying. I'm excited to see what is being said when it happens. That's it.
Perception is a motherfucker, man.
I get it. I get it. It's
I agree.
just
I 100% agree
he
with you.
literally,
But the
yeah.
way Drake
What
is
else are we
dissing this
talking
nigga,
about?
he has to say something,
I
bro.
mean,
He
how fast
has
is
to.
fast?
Like,
How long has it been? It's already been.
he got to
Nah,
say something fast because,
exactly.
nigga,
That's not gonna happen.
what?
That's not
That
gonna
nigga,
happen. Niggas y'all keep thinking niggas is
tonight,
gonna drop when y'all want them to
Nigga said,
drop. Like,
right
where
now,
y'all get
nigga,
this
get that
shit
right
nigga
from,
on the
son?
now,
line.
bro, right,
Like, serious.
right,
And
right.
that's what's
That
wrong with everything. Like, we gotta relax, bro. Like, relax. It's all
Drake.
entertainment. It's all entertainment. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all the music.
This
That's what I'm
nigga
chilling.
Drake is just dropping. This nigga, and he ain't got
Perception
shit
is
to
a
do.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's South Park shit, and
Like that nigga's
that's
not on
another
tour.
thing.
Yo, K
That
Dot, you're
South
not
Park
on tour
shit
right
is
now.
gonna
You're
lead
not doing
into
that South
this,
Park shit
and
right
that's gonna
now.
be something
You
else.
in
Like
that New York
I'm
apartment
trying to see where
stressing.
all this is going, man. I'm tuned in, bro. Like I said, man, I think this is gonna be bigger. It's gonna be bigger than what we. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He better focus on that nigga from Canada. He need to focus. Pac would never.
Yeah,
Pac
bro, we
dropped a
gotta stop
that nigga Pac
smoking.
dropped a video, nigga. There was niggas didn't even know Hit 'Em Up came out till they saw the video, nigga. He
What
ain't
Lil
drop a
C
single.
said? Yo, your man Pac
You
Wall.
mean Pac? Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
Drake
but
doing.
that's
That
those ain't
nigga
them
K Dot was
niggas.
in the
Those
car.
ain't
He got in the car with Ant. That nigga Ant looked at him and said, "Yo, your man Drake wildin'," and it was
you
Tupac.
know.
It was Tupac rapping. That's yo. That's so. That yo. That nigga Drake
Well,
is
yeah,
smart as
it's
fuck,
gonna
my
catch
nigga.
on more if you
He could have
Telling you,
kept.
bro.
hearing
He
Pac.
could have
Like,
had
nigga,
Tupac
come
come
on.
on second.
That's
He had that nigga come on first.
it. Just makes more sense to me to put Pac first.
It's brilliant all the way around, man. I think
Brilliant, Mike. And the first Kendrick, we need you.
Kendrick, we need you.
Yo, son, that shit is gonna haunt him forever, nigga. Talk about
Perce-
him liking little
Perception
girls.
is a motherfucker. That's all I say about
It
this. Like
is,
in terms
bro.
of
It
And
like
that's
is.
how
why
fast we want niggas to
and that's why I
drop what
keep
Drake
and that's why I
it's
said
Drake's
earlier too,
perception and the
bro.
perception Kendrick created for
Stop
himself.
saying
Drake is just playing on
who
that shit. You know
oh
what I
I
mean?
think
Which makes
Kendrick
it
is a
brilliant.
better rapper, but Drake is this, or I think Drake is a better rapper, and bro, that does not matter right now. That does not. Who? Nobody cares. They both elite, bro. Like it don't matter how your bias, like who you like, who you love more than this nigga. Like it don't matter, bro. They both super talented. So like nobody really cares who you like more or who you think is a better rapper. That's fine, nigga. Like there's a million other niggas that think the opposite. Yeah, exactly. There's just more things that that
Till that
matter.
motherfucking
Like I
perception
said,
come
like
into
the
play.
locks jumped on.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Like I always go back to that because that's to me this record wise, like at my time being here, like that shit was genius. Like piggy bank, like like shit like that, like poking fun at niggas, like creatively, like but it's still fire. It still rings out. Like niggas could play it outside. That's ill. That's ill to me. Yeah.
Man, I think that's what that tailor-made freestyle just proved. He's poking fun at this nigga at this point with his not only like his faves in terms of like pop,
Well,
but like
yeah,
his
but
coast, his West
that's
Coast
why
take
they
that
know
rap
he
shit
has to
serious
reply.
and they legacy and the niggas they look at as
That's
like
probably
the
why they
ones.
probably ringing Kendrick phone
Drake
down. Nigga, he probably
clowned that
get
whole
mad.
shit and
Nigga,
then
nigga
used the
punch
nigga
hitting
that
this nigga up. Hey, bro, like what the fuck? That's your
hey.
whole thing. What the fuck, bro? Nigga, Q leaving messages, bro. Hey, yo,
Fuck
dog.
taking so long.
Hey, what's going on, bro? You got that? Yeah, you laid it down. Send it back.
Yeah,
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 send it back. I
he gotta
need
do something,
put
bro. He
more
gotta
ad
do
libs
something,
on
my
that one.
nigga. He gotta.
Yeah, we need to drop that ASAP.
I heard the shit you was
Hey,
working
God,
on, bro.
yo, return my call, nigga. 700 messages. That's crazy.
For
Streets is
real.
talking, man.
Streets is talking, my nigga. You gotta drop, bro. You gotta drop,
Man,
bro.
hell no.
Can't fuck around
What?
with this.
Word, real shit.
We gonna see though. I'm not doubting Dot. It's just we just gonna see.
Bro, why not? He about to
We gonna
drop it
see, man.
in an album. If
Let's
it's
let's
gonna be in an
He
album,
better not
what's
drop
work?
it in no
Like,
heart
it's
shit.
all
The heart part
still
shit. Don't do that.
marketing. It's all still a
But if
check
it's
for
fire though,
him. It's a way to bring his label up. Yeah.
he honestly should do it in the heart. He should do a heart because them shits usually drop before his album. He could put some shit out, maybe clown Drizzy somehow. I don't know what angle he gonna come from. That's my anticipation. I don't see
That's
that. I
fine.
don't know the angle because I didn't really know the angle Drake was gonna come out. He went
Yeah.
the you little ass short pipsqueak nigga, which fucking hilarious. I want to see where Kendrick come from. What angle? Because that nigga is just as creative and witty. I want to see what angle he come from.
Mm-hmm.
Put it out in the heart. Maybe do some type of. Which even more wild, Kendrick did the AI shit first with the faces changing up in that last heart.
Yeah, facts.
It's like it's so many layers of where Drake took the shit playing off of everything Dot did, but I'm curious. I know Dot gonna do something real out of left field and then probably market the album behind it too. I'm waiting.
I'm waiting too, man. But how long can we wait?
Hey, shit, whenever it drops. There's a lot of things to watch instead. To wait on instead. Rebel Moon 2 just dropped. We got shit to hold us over.
Yeah, we do. But right now, this is the until Drake drops again, and then we're like, "Hey, Doc, where are you at? We gonna have this conversation right again.
Nah, facts.
Well, that's
We gonna have this
obvious.
conversation again. Drake
Niggas gonna have
drops.
Exactly.
this same convo again.
Yeah,
That's why I
X
think
said
all of
Drake
this is
done it
gonna
more before the
happen.
summertime.
Or it's gonna kick off soon.
Hey, man.
When I heard the album coming out, like next month, I'm like, okay, all right, it makes a little more sense. But I just gotta see it. It has to happen.
Yeah,
I need to see something. Yeah,
yeah.
we gonna see.
I don't. I believe the May shit, but then again, I don't believe
I
the May
mean, he
shit.
could do that. He could do
I
that.
don't believe the May shit because what
Yo,
you gonna pull a Beyonce? You just gonna drop?
he's
You gonna pull a
independent.
Cole?
Like,
You just gonna
what are
drop,
we
nigga?
talking about? He don't really.
I'm
He
saying he
don't.
can't. And honestly, may work better in his favor. You can't put no rollout out. See, that's the thing, though. Is he? Because the tailor made free. Well, we don't know. Drake seemed like he know a little bit more than the average nigga, and he's on that record saying like, especially after the push-ups with the split shit. Now we don't know if he's talking about his Mr. Morale album, but he is saying Dot wanted to drop this week, but niggas told him he couldn't because Taylor dropping.
I
That
was
don't
just about
sound
to say
independent
that.
to me.
I believe it's probably that level of independent, bro. I don't think
That shit sound like
so. But
Chance the
still,
Rapper
all in
independent.
all, I believe, depending on, I don't know exactly how the contracts and all that work, but I'm
Damn,
pretty
that
sure
shit.
he has to put money into those things to have it done. Like the extra things that the big machines do for they niggas, like throw you on a fucking billboard here and there every time your album about to come out, you got this commercial or this ad, whatever it is. Like all that take a lot of money. Yeah.
As I said that, and as you said that, it just made Drake's tailor-made freestyle even more impactful, because that is true. So, and in the record, he's saying, "Yo," and this is he's doing it from Tupac's perspective. Like, "Yo, you
Well,
really gonna
yeah.
make that girl tell you what to do? Like, you're not
Yeah,
in a
he's playing.
feud. If
Yeah,
this was me,
yeah,
nigga, I
right.
wouldn't stand for it." Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
knowing
saying.
all of that and knowing maybe
Yeah,
Dot really is ready to drop, and
yeah.
Drake playing on that perception,
I think it's all genius, man. I love it, man.
it's not looking good for Dot, bro.
it's not like it's not like good for that nigga, bro.
It ain't, bro. Like, with all that being said, like, it's fucking insane. It's too many levels. It's cynical, bro. It's like evil genius shit. When you really think about it, like, And
That
like I
nigga,
said, him putting the shit out on Instagram, because he could have put the shit out on streaming, but he knew just as well that Taylor is taking that whole
Well, it
shit.
was
So
already number
let me
one
throw this
on
shit out on
Apple.
social media, get the
It
streets
was
hot.
like number one
well,
on
breaking
Apple.
news is looking
Shit
like
like that.
Push Up is about to enter the top 10 on billboards.
Come on, man. 3.2 million streams same day.
That's why I said, and that's why I said Drake can battle Taylor Swift, but he's a label executive. He
It
wants to
wouldn't make
make
sense. Yeah, it wouldn't make
he
sense.
wants to make his label friends happy. Drake can't drop. You can't drop. Drake didn't drop an album. He dropped a song. Think about that. He dropped this. Taylor Swift had what 31 songs on this album,
God
and
damn.
it's about to reach top 10. A diss record. No hook. No nothing. Just bars.
Yeah.
He is Taylor Swift's only competition.
Kendrick, we need you.
Hip hop savior. I
Man.
don't. It's he got a reply, bro. That nigga brought Pac back from the dead, and then he flips the whole ghostwriting narrative because now I ghost wrote for your favorite rapper.
And had him speaking to you too. That's the
I had
spooky
him
part.
speaking
Like
to you too.
that's it's just so many different levels of spooky, like. And then he got Snoop on that shit saying,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what I
I
was about
still
to say,
seen
but he had
people.
Snoop spitting some shit on there.
It's so funny, and I don't even want to credit the fans that
Oh
be on the
man.
internet, but I still see people saying that shit mid. It's just funny. They're like, yo, he use AI, bro. That shit
I mean,
corny.
like you
Alright,
said,
bro.
everybody gonna have an opinion that's different. It's always a couple of sides to opinions. The nigga, you know what's so wild? The nigga used AI as a real artist and has people appreciating the shit as if it's
Right.
real, like it's real. But every other convo about AI in the past was, oh, that shit fake. I don't like it. He made this shit without any of that perception or like discredit. It's like, yo, nah, this shit fire, nigga. I don't even give a fuck if it's fake. Like it's fucking fire.
Yeah, the concept of using AI like that is just genius, bro.
I think that's what it was for me. The concept of it, pulling it off, but using it in a diss. I think it only works because it's a diss. You can't put out no AI shit and try to make it your real record.
Right.
So, I mean, some people say he did that with the Michael Jackson shit on Scorpion, but who knows?
Wasn't that the unused Michael verse?
Well, I mean, we don't fucking know anything, bro. We just know what they tell us. Hey, man, shit. In the meantime, Rebel Moon 2 is out. Y'all niggas could check that out. Did y'all start Fallout?
I've seen like 10 minutes of it. I went to sleep. I was tired. I usually start shit. I gotta stop watching shit 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that's a mistake. I'm about to say you guaranteed to fall asleep. That the first 10 minutes is actually peak though.
It was really good. It was really good. I was just tired as hell.
Yeah, shout out to Ella Purcell from Yellow Jackets and that
I
shit.
started Rebel Moon 2. I checked my phone, and then Drake was the first to pop on my timeline, and I heard Tupac. I said, "Wait, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa!"
Yeah. Yeah, nah, the boy did that shit, man. I wanna before we finish, cause we obviously this is like 3 weeks straight of heavy rap shit. What else we got? The
Yes, sir.
Transformers
Paperboy.
Transformers 1,
Yo, shout out
starring
to my boy Paperboy,
like a
man.
prequel.
starring Chris Hemsworth and Paperboy.
Mm-hmm.
Son,
It looks good.
this nigga's wildin'. This nigga's wildin'.
I
He's
just watched the new Godzilla and King Kong. He in that shit too. My nigga
And
Paperboy is killing, bro.
Yeah, I think he was in the last one too.
Yeah, he was. He was in the last one. He's like
He
the
was
podcast guy.
Yeah, he was in the last one. Yeah.
mhm.
He's killing. My nigga really killing. David Tyree. What's my man name? David Henry Tyree.
In those movies, he reminds me of Anthony Anderson in Transformers. You know
Oh
what I'm talking about
yeah,
from in those movies?
Anthony Anderson in Trent. I don't remember Anthony Anderson being in
forgot
Nigga,
about
he was
him.
the
Transformers.
funniest nigga in
Yeah.
Transformers 1.
I gotta some shit. That
Remember
shit
he
was so long ago. I don't
remember he
even remember.
snitched. He was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Them niggas threw donuts on the table. That nigga said, she did it. Man, that shit is too funny.
Definitely looks
Yeah, it looks good.
funnier.
It looks promising, the Transformers movie. I wasn't a fan of the whole of the I don't know, how can I say? Yeah, it's very, very funny take. It's a buddy cop a buddy
Yeah.
cop film type shit, but it does
It's
get dark.
also, not to cut
So
you off, bro.
when it
It
happens,
seemed like
it's,
one of
it's
them
the start
flicks
of
that's
the
like
relationship between Optimus
comes
Prime and
off like
Megatron.
it's for kids, but it's
So
not.
I'm pretty sure
So that's kind of the confusion with, I feel like, with the animated joints, like,
it's probably not gonna be
but
right, 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 right. So I'm eager for it. Yeah, yeah. I've been uh I've been in a knee deep Dragon Ball like fucking craze since Toriyama died. So I've been like just watching a lot of old. It's not even I've been watching like Dragon Ball. I just been watching like a lot of fan Dragon Ball shit and just like yeah, a lot of fan shit looking up what if theories of Dragon Ball. And I ran into this Dragon Ball manga called Dragon Ball Kakame. And it takes place after the Tournament of Power. And I don't know if you niggas know, but Zeno, the little cute little like the god of all universes, he destroyed I think 6 universes because it was originally 18. He destroyed 6 of them because apparently they were too weak. That was the lore of it in Dragon Ball Super. But the fan manga, it stated that he didn't destroy it. The Grand Priest destroyed them because they were too powerful, right? And um, fucking they come back. Oh, after the Tournament of Power, 17 wishes all the universes that was destroyed back, including those, and they came back to kill the Grand Priest. So they when they the now Grand Priest has a wife, right? And she's like the big bad of the series. And she brought all the gods of destruction, all the angels back, and they're all like evil, right? And before the first thing they did when they got there, they locked Goku up in like some shit called Universe Zero. So Goku was like chained up in like a void with
Man, they
nothing.
had my son behind a G wall.
They got that nigga behind the G wall.
Man,
So they went to go press the Grand Priest, and it comes to find out that Frieza joined the bitch.
the Frieza always behind some shit, bro.
My nigga, and he's the god of destruction for Universe 18. And we peeped it because when they pulled up, Grand Priest summoned everybody. He like, yo, y'all gotta pull up. This bitch is back with other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So they was about to attack the Grand Priest, and he did like some super spell and stopped them for 2 years. He put them in a spell for 2 years. So they're literally all stuck in place right now for 2 years. So after that, the Grand Priest went on a universal, like he put like a universal like moon up to contact every universe at the same time and was like, listen, in 2 years, a war's coming. And you motherfuckers gotta get it together. Cause it's going
Damn.
down.
Sheesh.
That shit is fire. The concept, I'm like, yo, these Dragon Ball fans are fucking. The artwork is amazing. The shit look like, damn, what the fuck? It's a totally different look than. It's way more realistic than. It still has a Dragon Ball look, but it's just way more realistic in a sense.
Yeah.
So Vegeta and Broly went to Universe 6 to train all the Saiyans, because there's another Saiyan planet on Universe 6. They went to go train there. Goten, this is the highlight for me. Goten and Trunks went to go train with Whis, the angel. So he's trained them to try to make them become Ultra Instinct, which is fire, which is fucking insane. Gohan is in Universe 11 training with the Pride Troopers, with Jiren, Topo, and all of them. And Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin. I don't know if y'all niggas remember the wolves, the 3 wolves from Dragon Ball Super that was in the tournament. They went
Yeah,
to go
shout
train
out
with
to
them
him for
niggas.
sure. That's great.
So There's a lot of shit going on. It's that shout out to them niggas. Them niggas is making art. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is fire. Yeah, word. That shit is definitely fire.
Shout out to Dragon Ball. It's 2020 and that shit is still really relevant.
Very relevant. Very, very relevant. Damn, what else is new in gaming?
Shit, iPhone got the emulator finally after years, so you could play Pokemon and Game Boy games and shit.
Can I play Sonic Advance on that though?
I haven't downloaded it to see, but I think so. I think it's like a Game Boy Advance emulator.
Oh, okay. Okay, shit. All
I
right,
didn't look
cool.
into it though, but it's called Delta. You know what I'm saying?
It's an app?
Yeah, it's an app. I think I put it in the chat if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's an app. Just
Okay.
download the shit.
Okay, good.
Say shit. At this point, shit. We finished with playoffs. NBA playoffs started. Motherfucking shout out to the Knicks, 1-0. My nigga Ant-Man killing. Lakers down 0-1. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with the Knicks this season. I ain't expecting them to, win
Yes,
finals and none of that shit.
sir.
But them
Clap
niggas
it
is
up,
looking good.
man. You know what I'm
Excited
saying?
to see what them niggas
Hey,
do.
I
Shout out
have
to Allen Iverson.
one
My nigga got a
thing to
statue
say.
in front of the
They
Sixers
need to
arena.
supersize that bitch.
Well
You know what I'm saying?
deserved.
My boy was short, but he played like a giant. Pause. Yeah. Isn't
Make
there
that
a
shit like a
fucking
Titan.
a Rocky statue or
Yeah,
something?
nah, facts. That shit was cool to see. He looked real happy. His
Man,
people
get
looked
that, man.
happy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, fucking fictional character statue. Yeah, they really gotta fit. Low key,
It's
Rocky
cool,
for
like
Philly. That nigga is.
the meaning
People treat
of
him
the
like he's a
character,
real
like the
person. Like that
energy
nigga, you
behind
try
it.
to talk
Yes,
bad,
like
them
it's
niggas
all
will
real. Like,
shoot your
but
ass.
to say, bro, compare that to a nigga that actually did it, like in real life. It's like, bro, what we even talking about? That's not even. It's nothing. Yeah.
They be putting jerseys on that nigga Rocky statue and all that. It's crazy. It's crazy because you forget that.
That's
You don't really forget,
that's
but
like,
Sylvester
like
Stallone plays
what?
Rocky, so technically it's a statue of that nigga. And that nigga ain't even from Philly.
Yo, that's fire. Shout out to my nigga, man.
Let me see where this nigga from.
I knew he was
Where the
close to
fuck is
home.
Sylvester? That nigga from the town, bro. That nigga from Hell's Kitchen, NY. that's look
That's wow.
crazy.
Yo.
And niggas in Philly try to fake not even like New York
we
niggas, but
talking
they got a statue of a
historically,
fictional
he's been.
nigga from the town that they love and worship.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Look at how it come around.
New York owns some Philly niggas.
Damn.
I guess that's he took his stance.
Playoffs. Who
He
you
he
like
said
this
New
season?
York.
Drugs.
He said New York.
And then who you
so
fucking with,
taking
Mars?
New York.
I don't even follow basketball. I can tell you who in the X Games.
Yeah. What, the team to take it
Yeah,
Going
all
with
the
the
way?
Yeah,
Knicks?
fuck it, Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan, I guess. By
Okay.
default, I guess.
What you fucking
I don't
with?
like anybody in the
Drugs?
Eastern Conference right now. I
Or
don't even
just
think
who
I'm
you like,
excited to
who you
see
think is going to be
anybody
in the Eastern
play over
Conference,
there.
Western Conference Finals, maybe the Finals.
West is very exciting. Actually, the Clippers and Mavs series is about to kick off. But a lot of niggas are saying I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, that's about to
In
start
maybe
right
like
now.
a couple
I
years,
wanted to go
niggas ain't
watch
gonna
that
be
shit
able to
somewhere.
stop Wemby and Anthony Edwards. Now, as far as the best team, I don't know who's gonna have the best team from there, but I'm gonna say Anthony Edwards is gonna run the league. Right now, yeah, for sure. Right now, Oh yeah, no,
I
Wemby
give him
here
2-3
already.
more years.
Yeah, he here.
I think he said it himself, like
he had to
2-3
get the
more
feel of
years.
the game. You know, they gonna get they gonna get like
Wemby
Trey
next
Young or
year,
something.
it's over.
You know what
They
I'm
just got
saying?
to get a
I'm
couple
pretty
more
sure they're gonna pull
pieces.
something off.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Niggas is looking into Luka. You know, a lot of niggas believing in what the Mavs could do right now. I think Kawhi is injured right now, so you know niggas is still
Yeah, that's
iffy.
why I
I'm
wanted to go
excited
watch
to
that
still see
Mavs
the Clippers ball
Clippers
out.
game out
I do
somewhere. That's gonna
still
be a
got
nice
faith in them.
series.
Oh yeah, for sure. Come on, man.
Can't forget my nigga Kyrie.
I haven't watched the
My nigga Kai.
last 2
Shit,
episodes, but
speaking
yeah,
about,
I
since
love
we
that
talking about
pod.
playoffs, did you see Drugs, the JJ LeBron podcast? Bro, that shit is amazing. I only seen the first episode. Mind the Game Pod,
Well, they
LeBron and
kind of
JJ.
flex
You could,
that.
it's clearly
Yeah,
JJ's
they kind of
thing.
always
He
they
wanted
the ones
LeBron
that
to be
always
part
kind
of
of
it for
flex
like the big.
that,
Obviously, like
because
LeBron's
that's
genius
one of the things.
basketball mind, but you can see
You know
JJ
that
is behind it.
yeah, that takes dedication. That takes you know however you want to put it. The time, the patience, the work. Like you got to really study those things, and for that to be like a automatic calculator in your head, like these plays and break it down where this nigga goes and the percentage of this nigga. Yeah, IQ in general, right? So they JJ, Draymond, LeBron.
Oh, you mean like basketball IQ?
It's a few more of them.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Mm.
I think that was the first episode. The first episode was about basketball IQ, and JJ wasn't the greatest player. He was a
Yeah.
good spot and shoot guy, good teammate, but his IQ was what honestly why he lasted so long in the league. Like
Right.
that's what they were talking about. Like the ability to play the game, but know the game is a lot more. That'll take you a lot further than just having talent and shit. LeBron was talking about like it's some niggas that he play with that he'll run up a play, and like in Madden you could flip it, so it's literally you just do the same shit on the other side. Niggas just don't be smart enough to know how to do that on the fly without seeing a coach draw it up. Now I ain't never played professional ball to a level where I gotta follow a playbook or some shit, but I'm just thinking in terms of how my brain work. If I'm seeing some shit one way and the nigga tell me to flip it, I think I would be able to do that shit. Just because of how my brain operates, but I can see that not being as simple for like some people. But LeBron said that shit piss him off. I'm pretty sure he got niggas
Yeah.
off his team for that couldn't be able to do that type of shit. Like yo, where you can't. Yo,
But
next year don't even worry about it,
I
bro.
am gonna say this though.
You gone, nigga.
I'm gonna go back to
Niggas
this.
like
I do
Quinn
think
Cook
this
and
year.
shit.
I want to take the Lakers serious. Like I believed in them. And I still kind of do. I just the fact that they ended up matching up against Denver. I don't think them going against Denver off rip in the playoffs is good. Like I just don't think anyone going against Denver off rip. Maybe Dallas, but you got to think about the chemistry part. I think that a lot of those things goes into it, and when you break it down a little bit, even when you look at the games, you try to be like, yo, Bruce Brown not there, so yo, they don't really have that piece, so it's like, they still gotta, kind of fill that void. They kind of, guys gotta kind of fill in. Bro, you got KCP stepping it up out of nowhere. You got MPJ playing a little more consistent. I mean, playoffs just started, so you don't really know. But, it's just so fire to see niggas that's really good at what they do actually take it serious, put the work in, like, but they students of the game, like, and playing with niggas like Jokic and shit like that. If you don't have that potential, if you don't even care to take it that far, you're gonna end up like, Anthony Parker, fucking Danielle Marshall, Ilgauskas, like just kind of not really, just playing with a nigga that with
Out
that
the
level
league,
of
nigga.
IQ, you should become a student off rip. Like take from whatever that is. Like, yo, all right, try to gain that same understanding of the game because you clearly see that this nigga is good at what he does, but it's more than just him jumping and dunking or putting a ball down and dribbling past niggas and shooting. That's not the end.
That's what I appreciate about that first episode of that pod. Like, obviously, LeBron is who he is. He got criticism, he got praise, but his basketball mind, I never really get to. And I hear people talk about it, obviously, all the time. But if you don't, there was never an outlet before this for me, anyways, that you could see and sit and hear him talk about the game in that way, like you just said. And he broke that down too. He was like, "Yo, JJ, one thing that I don't like about our league." And that's why I fuck with this shit too. He's still currently in the league. They talking about games that he just had, showing plays and shit, but he's keeping it a buck in terms of obviously the NBA can't do shit to him. He's LeBron. He's where he is at now. He's at the end of his career. But he's keeping it 100 on like, yo, what he don't like about the game, what he do like, what he don't like about the league. And he was just
Yeah,
saying it's just
especially
some
now.
guys that all they really want is to get
No,
that
it's
one
not.
max deal, and they
No.
don't care.
And
Like that's really what they play
that's
the game for,
cool
to get that bread.
because
And you know what I mean? It ain't
everybody
about being
gotta
better at the
eat.
basketball game. It's
Like,
just,
you know
yo,
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
that
So I
check
don't
and I'm
take that
good.
away from nobody, nigga. Like, nigga, play the, pay get up out wherever your situation is. Like, you never know where niggas came from, what niggas is going through outside of just stepping on the court, putting a jersey on, shit like that. Like, it's still a job at the end of the day until you get that max. But that takes away from the beauty of the game because the passion, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel that, we see that even as fans when we watching certain games and you know
And I say it all the time. Shout out to my nigga Harden.
yeah,
He just don't seem like he cares that much about the game. He's a beast. He's nice.
nah,
He just don't seem like he give a fuck that much though. Which is cool, but I mean that's just the differences between how far you're willing to go for the game. You know what I mean? Great fucking pod. Mind the game. I would recommend that shit for anybody that just likes. Maybe not even well, you have to like basketball to fuck with it. But if you a competitor in like sports, hearing it from a nigga like LeBron, you know what I'm saying, and also just the mind of JJ Redick. That nigga gonna be a coach pretty soon. I'm gonna say, unless because I think he coaches his son's team, like his little son. And obviously he's broadcasting now, but it seems like he wants to be a coach, and I think he will be. Like he's like a NBA darling at this point. That nigga can't do no wrong. He's on First Take. He got his own shit. He got a show with LeBron now. It's like he unless he don't want to, it seems like he could do a lot more of what he wants to do without having to coach. Because that coach life is different. You actually basically
yeah,
on the team, but you not on the team. You got to travel, all this extra shit. Seems like a lot. I wouldn't
yeah,
ever
for
want to do
sure.
that shit.
Watch Rebel Moon.
I think, man, mind the game pod, NBA playoffs. I'm definitely about to go check out this Dallas game.
Hey, man. Artist Spotlight, man. Tommy Richmond. I don't know if your niggas ever heard of him.
Tommy Richmond.
Tommy Richmond, bro.
That's a recommendation for the fam.
Bro. That nigga's nice.
What kind of music? I'm looking at it right now. White dude.
He's the white Tizo.
Oh, his artwork and just looking,
Oh,
quick
son,
search and
no.
looking at his
He got a
album
snippet
covers and
right now
shit.
going crazy called $1 Million Baby. And that shit has gone viral on TikTok. Just the snippet alone has gone viral.
Oh, he got a joint with Brent. Oh, he got some shit with Brent Fayez. Okay. I'm gonna check it out. His
Son is
artwork and
nice.
shit look cool. I fuck with it. Just
Son is
artistic
nice.
side of it.
Son is nice. Son is nice.
Tommy Richmond, y'all heard it here. Go check that out, man. Cracking80spodcast.com/merch.
Kendrick, we need you.
Kendrick, we need you. I go check some shit out, man. The podcast is available everywhere. We got merch there. I put a song out recently too. Y'all could go check that shit out, man. Politics is out there. What y'all got? Any last words for the people, man? Any bitches y'all want to shoot at? You know what I'm saying? Throw it out there. You never know who listening. Kendrick, we know you listening, bro. We need you.
Word. That's it, man. Kendrick, we need you. The West Coast savior. We need you.
He said, "Call him a bitch for me."
I heard on the Butters podcast. It got to be true.
Nigga, Pot told Kendrick to call Drake a bitch for him.
Yo, he made Pac sound like a fish out of water, which was also fucking genius.
Nigga said, Snoop said, yo, we got to show this owl who's who. Like, take us out of here, bro. I got to go jam. I got to jam this shit right now, gang.
Yo, get the fuck out of here for niggas blow your crib up, nigga. Cracking the 80s.
Shut your whole ass up, nigga.
Yeah, word. Shut your whole ass up. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Metro!
Shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Get back to them drums. Metro! Shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Get back to them drums. Shut up and make them drums. Metro, 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 Metro. Shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Get back to them drums. Shut up and make them drums. Metro.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.